And we start tonight with breaking news in those continued protests in LA. Keep in mind it is the fourth night of unrest in Southern California. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. Tonight, all eyes are on the arrival of U.S. Marines by order of President Trump. Take a look at this new video just into our newsroom. This new video shows buses of Marines on their way to Los Angeles from the base in 29 Palms. The U.S. Northern Command also shared these images from today. About 700 Marines are arriving in L.A. tonight to join the California National Guard, already operating under federal orders. The Marines' mission is to protect federal personnel and property as protests continue.
Thousands gathered across L.A. today for a fourth straight day of protests. It all comes after immigration raids in Southern California last week. Protesters are demanding an end to the raids and mass deportations. They remained mostly peaceful today, but officials are bracing for possible confrontations.
And meanwhile, in Sacramento, hundreds of people marched through the city's downtown, demanding an end to ICE's presence in the community.
Yeah, the crowd gathered at Cesar Chavez Plaza before marching to the ICE offices, calling for an end to the federal raids happening in L.A. Many in the crowd had signs and chanted messages of unity. Several protesters shared stories of fear, including a 74-year-old woman who said she never thought she'd see this kind of federal enforcement against Americans.
I see people being ripped off the streets by people who don't identify themselves. And I see the president calling in the National Guard against American citizens and threatening to call in the Marines against national citizens.
After arriving at the ICE building, demonstrators held a rally, including families with children, calling for immigrants to be treated with dignity and respect.
L.A. and Sacramento aren't alone. Today, immigration protests erupted nationwide against ICE raids. Marches took place in several cities, including San Francisco, New York, Chicago, and Dallas, with some signs reading, "No human being is illegal and immigrants are essential." Activists say the raids are creating a climate of fear, and they accuse federal agents of civil rights violations.
A California union leader has been released from federal custody. His arrest sparked outrage from labor groups and lawmakers across the nation.
David Huerta, president of SEIU California, was arrested Friday while protesting immigration raids in L.A. His supporters demanded his release, rallying from Los Angeles to San Francisco to Boston. The demonstrations followed reports that Huerta was hurt while being detained. Federal authorities released him today on a $50,000 bond. After his release, Huerta joined union marchers in downtown L.A., where he addressed them directly.
They're going to put me as their example of what happens. But I'm prepared to take on that journey, and I'm prepared to face that.
Huerta said he never intended to be arrested, but stressed the importance of nonviolence action to push for change. Now, union officials say the incident has only strengthened their resolve.